I wanted to share with you one of the things that I really enjoy about travel in the backcountry of Nevada, and that is often you get a chance to backtrack on the immigrant trails. And so, like for instance in Black Rock Desert, there's numerous immigrant trails that cross through there, particularly immigrants that were going up to Oregon. But some of the immigrants, the American immigrants in the middle 1800s that were going to California, used to travel through an area called the Carson Sink, or also known as the 40-mile desert. And it's actually the canyon, those two canyon tops right there. It's right through, if you look right through, there's this flat, barren, alkaline area. And there's great stories that actually come out of the 40-mile desert in terms of our immigrants. And the first 30 miles weren't too problematic, and it seemed like the last 10 miles was where the real challenges and the real thresholds were. And there's these famous stories about animals having to be let go because immigrants used to travel with animals as a food supply. And it was that last 10 miles before they can get to water that would be the ultimate challenge, and even some people didn't even make it. And so it's really interesting to me because these are like the great journeys of American history to a large extent in terms of our most recent time, and how people would actually go from one place to another and all these challenges that they would occur along the way. And so sometimes when I look at my own challenges in modern life, I go, things aren't too bad. That doesn't dismiss our challenges of modern life, but sometimes we need a context that's larger than ourselves to understand that there was actually real physical challenges, physical and psychic challenges that our ancestors faced. And I would argue that in many instances the modern challenge is very much a psychic challenge, and that psychic challenge can often be actually checked and taken and accounted for by actually reconnecting our bodies with nature. And that's what a large part of Cultivating the Wild Self is about. It's actually moving from the head to the body, bringing the body back into a natural context so it quiets the mind. And one of the great things about being out here is how quiet it is. So it literally quiets the mind as a result of sort of unplugging ourselves from the modern grid. There's no phones, there's no DSL out here. It's just extremely quiet.